Alright, you guys, so let's go ahead and get started on this here. We are on lesson 7.2 and we're continuing with Pythagorean theorem. Now, this lesson we are focusing on word problems that include Pythagorean theorem in some way. So let's go ahead and get started here. Now, this word problem here, it's telling us that we have a fish boat, and this fishing boat here has a mast. Now, this mast here measures 20 feet. Oh, it's black, you can't see the color, but this here is 20 feet. And it's also giving us another measurement of 15 feet, and that would represent the base from the mast to the rope. So then from the mast to the rope, that would be 15 feet. And they're asking us how long is the rope. So that's basically the red line you see here. So we're trying to find the side. So I'll go ahead and just put a question mark there because we're trying to find that. Now, we already labeled our sides of the triangle. We want to go ahead and now focus on which one's going to be our A, B, and C. Now, we did mention in the last lesson that the most important one to be labeled is our C value. So the C, once again, represents the hypotenuse. And then the hypotenuse in this case is basically the side opposite to our 90-degree angle. So if you guys take a look here, our 90-degree angle in this case is located here. And if I look at the side opposite to that, it's actually where we're trying to find our side. So in this case, we're trying to find our C value here. So we need to find C. And now basically 20 and 15 could either be A or B. It doesn't matter which one's which. So I'll just go ahead and make this A, make the other one B, or it could be the other way around. So now let's go ahead and do basic substitution. A in this case is 20. B in this case is 15. And C squared is what we're trying to find. So then 20 squared in this case would give us 400. And 15 squared would give us 225. If you guys, we don't know this from the top of our head, we can always use a calculator. So then we have 400 plus 225 equals C squared. Now let's go ahead and combine like terms here. We have 625 equals C squared. And since we want to go ahead and solve for C, we still need to get rid of that squared. And in order to do that, we need to do the opposite, which is take the square root. So let's go ahead and take the square root of C. And in this case, whenever you're taking the square root, you do have two solutions. You have a positive and a negative number. Whenever we're working with Pythagorean theorem, we're only focused on the positive. So then in this case, square root of 625, as you guys can see here, is 25. So C in this case measures 25 feet.